Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, if you're looking just for the reading, because this is the introduction where I go through a universal type of reading, I tell you what's going on in the planets per se, but if you're looking just for your reading or your cross-watching, down there should be a timestamp where you should be able to just jump and skip this piece, okay? Okay. Hope you watch it at least one time. Now, we're going to be reading for the weekend, and then I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, my Angels of Abundance by Doreen and Grant Virtue, and my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, the universal reading, what's going on in the bigger heavens, bigger stuff, I will be using my Waite Rider deck, and I will also be using my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, Holy Spirit, God, Source, and just let whatever the words are come through. Now, what are we doing in the heavens per se? Actually, now, we still have a lot of planets that are, well, actually, we only have two planets that are going retro right now. Those two planets are Mars, which is in Gemini, and Uranus, which is in Taurus. Now, we do have our Neptune, which is in Pisces, going direct really around the 3rd. So right now it's stationary, it's looking at us. And when I was looking at the what was going on today, the 2nd and the 4th, I was seeing that Venus, which is in Sagittarius, is sextiling Saturn in Aquarius, which I thought was actually not a bad relationship, because Saturn in Aquarius, yes, I'm going to say it again, is about illusions versus the truth, and Venus in Sagittarius is about looking for the truth in relationships right now. That's what I was picking up with this. But then I was getting Mercury, 22 degrees, is squared with Neptune, 22 degrees, which is in Pisces. Venus on the 4th will be squared with Neptune, again 22 degrees, and Neptune will be going direct in Pisces. So I'm looking at that thinking, okay, so we've got information, we've got relationship energies here. Now, the Sagittarius wants to move it forward, but I just kept feeling like the Neptune in Pisces, I just felt like it was like some swirling type of energy, not necessarily being seen clearly. It was just kind of like there, you kind of felt it, you knew it, but again, I just felt like Neptune and Pisces, they were just like swirling the energies around, very dreamy, very, maybe even nightmare-y a little bit, just not giving a very, very clear picture. Now, so we'll just kind of put that over there, concerning communications and relationships. Maybe it's that kind of like that 7 of Swords energy, which is a lot of that is the, what is it? The diversion, the look this way, don't look that way. Now, we are coming to a full moon. Now, this is Eastern Standard Time, so the full moon will be on December 7th. It will be in Gemini, 16 degrees, and it will be at 11:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it could be the 8th for you. It could be the 7th, maybe even could it be the 6th. So we have that coming up, and I've been hearing a lot about this full moon, and I don't necessarily know that I've been hearing about it on social media per se, or if it's just then the chatter in my own brain, my own thoughts. It just feels very interesting full moon, but we'll come to that a little bit closer. So let's see what we've got here. Remember though, full moon is a wonderful time to release, relinquish, and request. But it is going to be in Gemini. We do have Mars in Gemini, so always an interesting time. Things could be coming very strong, coming to a head. Always an interesting time. So let's see what we've got here. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to tell us? Just what is going on, at least for this weekend? What do we need to know? What do we need to know here? What do we need to know? So again, I felt like this thing with Neptune and Pisces, you remember, it's stationary direct, so it's kind of like just right there. It's right there. Both Pisces and Neptune love being together. Very mysterious, very spiritual. Again, I just felt like it was like there was this hand, just kind of like sometimes you could see it, sometimes you could see very clearly, and sometimes it would just muddy things up. It wasn't enough for you to get a true picture of what was going on. So we will see what we will see. So the diversion, the Seven of Swords, diversion, look there, not here. Okay, let's see what we've got going. First card is, well, we've got celebration energy here. This is lovely, okay? I love it when I say, and then it's something totally different, because I am a little bit more of the, believe it or not, I do go into more the, I don't know, the doom and gloom type of energies, but I'm always looking for the best. I'm always looking for something that's very hopeful. And now we have the Three of Cups. Now, Cups is our water energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So we have that Pisces energy very strong here. 3 is celebration, creativity, the power of 3. These ladies are celebrating what's going on. There's abundance around them, and they're saying, like, this is a time where we have to lift our vibrations very, very high. We have to look for the good, and we have to celebrate whatever it is that is good. So let's go on to our next. Here we have that 8 of Swords. Now, so we have that 3 saying celebration, and now we have this 8 of Swords. 8 is opportunities, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Sword energy is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. Remember, we have that Saturn that's kind of, it's sextiling with Venus right now, so that's a good energy there. But so it's also Gemini, which is, we have Mars retrograding in Gemini, which is an interesting energy in itself. And this is also Libra, thought processes, thinking things through. So this is kind of this is very interesting dynamics. In one way, I don't know if we're saying, oh, it's a celebratory time, it's a wonderful time. Hey, maybe you're not seeing things clearly, or you're not seeing things clearly, you're not looking for the good energy. So the 8 of Swords is your mind is feeling like you're trapped. Your mind is telling you that things can't work out. Your mind is telling you that you can never move forward. And I'm just saying what's going on in the old universe. So we've got these two that are very conflicting energies here. So here, but the thing about her is if you look really carefully about it, all she has to do is have a little effort, and she can wiggle out of her bonds. She can wiggle out of whatever is holding her back. Even her, all she has to do is wiggle out of it, and she will be free. She can make some movement. She can even take these swords and do something else to even free herself if she needed to go beyond that. She is not as trapped as she thinks she is, or maybe she's playing a game. Maybe she's allowing others to think she's trapped, and she's going to break free at any moment. Okay, so interesting with these two. Let's see what we've got here. The third card, Strength. So we have an 8 energy again. 388. This is a major arcana card. This is, so we even have the 8, the infinity sign as almost like a halo. We have this, not necessarily angelic, but yet we're going to take it as a divine creature, taming the lion. So whatever is going on in here, we need to be strong, we need to be kind, we need to be caring at the same time. So interesting things for this weekend. Is it celebration? Is it breaking free? Is it breaking free? Is it celebration? I'm not quite sure, because this is all illusion. This is not real. This is not real. So we have to be always very careful with what we're putting in our thoughts and in our brains. Okay. And this is major arcana, like I said, strength energy there. So let's see what we have here. So you have to be strong. You have to be kind. Interesting. Let's see now what we've got going on here. Oh, take the moment, please, to go down. Oh, okay, those cards are flying. Take them to go down there to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You've been doing it so much, and I really appreciate it. And it's amazing how when you're doing that, it gets other people. It's like it opens things up for so many people. So thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So Colette Baron Reed, we've got 2 cards. We'll take this one first. Let's see what we've got. The King of Air. So now kings, court cards, yes, court cards, they have double energies, okay? The page has earth energy, pentagram energy, money energy, work, job, career, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The knight underlying energy is fire, is the rod energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're in Sagittarius season right now. It's fire, passionate, burning, determined. The queen energy, the underlying energy, is our water energy, our cup energy, spiritual, emotional, flowing, moving forward. And then we have the king of air. King's underlying energy is this air. Again, Aquarius, Aquarius, Gemini, and our Libra. Its thought process is making plans. Now, the king of air is a very wise king, very thinks things through very clearly. Not necessarily one that lives on emotion as much as he lives on logic, and he lives on being objective. He's very clear cut, and that's the one thing with the king of air. He looks like he might have a little bit of a smile, so he might have some understanding, but he's still going to do whatever needs to be done. And whether or not it's an emotional energy or not, he's going to do what he believes to be the right energy, the right thing to be done. He believes that using logic is much better than using emotion. So this could be somebody in leadership. This could be in somebody in just somebody that is providing a direction for us too. Something about this one though, he's very strong, and he's very focused. He is very, very focused. Let's see what this card is. Now, this is the Ace of Air. So we go to the end of the end of air energy. We go to the beginning of air energy. So we have a 1. 1 is a new beginning, new start. The Ace of Air has new challenges, new ideas, new direction. Something is changing with this. Something is changing. I'm feeling really strong leadership with the King of Air. I normally don't feel that per se. I'm feeling that there's very strong leadership here with a new direction, which is, going to provide some challenges. We're going to need to be strong. I'm not sure if this is a time for celebration or if this is a time for us to just unravel our struggles, unravel our bonds. But something's going on. Something's going on. So we will see what we will see. Now, again, too, why don't we start our readings? But again, why don't you go down there to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Thank you all who's doing this. Please continue, because it really is helping with the channel, and I really appreciate you all doing it. Okay, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Sagittariuses, and happy birthday to you. Okay, you've got an exciting energy. So much. I feel like you're like this big present is unwrapping for you. Oh, card wants to stay, so we will let it stay. I feel like it's a big present that's unwrapping. There's a lot of anticipation. There's a lot of excitement. Hope you're not going to be disappointed. It's one of those big presents, and then inside I feel like there's another present. And they do drive you a little crazy, and then you get down to the bottom, and there is the real gift. Though the gift is also in the anticipation too. So let's see. Higher power. I just feel, again, that just came to me. I'm just seeing this person, big present, little, little, and it's like more to come, more to come. Okay, higher power. What do we have for our Sagittariuses for this weekend? Interesting energy with Neptune just kind of sitting there right now. Icy planet, icy energy here. Pisces, dreamy planet. We do have Jupiter still in there. Jupiter's getting slow. No, it's actually not, but it's going to be transitioning into Aries soon enough. So we've got Jupiter, we've got Neptune in Pisces. Interesting stuff. again, it's like I just see this hand swirling the energies all around it. Hope everything works out well. Anyway, let's see what we've got going for my Sagittariuses. This one is reversed. First card is Justice. Now, Justice. Now, if you watched the beginning, you'll notice that the 8, again, I told you, Radley Valentine switched up the Strength card with the Justice card. Justice should be an 11. It is what it is, though. But I do like these cards anyway. Anyway, so we have that 8 energy. We had a couple of 8s in the introduction, so there might be something you might want to look that up. Unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Justice is Archangel Raguel, so this is an Archangel energy, very strong, major arcana. This is about seeing things come together, seeing things fall into place. But it's kind of like falling into place with a divine push. I'm feeling like there's a divine push. Remember, I'm telling you, I'm seeing that hand, and I'm just kind of, maybe it's the hand is actually putting together that puzzle. Maybe it's clearing the way. I'm not quite sure. It's just that it's being put in the place that it needs to be. Now, this could be very much metaphysical or supernatural justice, karmic justice, things being put into place. It could be legal justice. I don't do legal advice, but justice is coming. Justice is here. Justice will prevail in many, many ways. Okay. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. So stay in your integrity, my Sages. It may be something that somebody's trying to, again, remember I talked about the 7 of Swords. Look there, don't look there. You might have some diversionary tactics. You need to do what you know is right. Don't follow the crowd. It is time not to follow the crowd. If you don't agree with what they're saying, stand up for your beliefs. Next card is Unity. Now, Unity, Archangel Sandalphon, believed to have been Elijah in the Old Testament, great prophet. So we have a 5, we have change energy, we have the Hierophant energy. There's a lot of law-based, there's a lot of religious-based energy here. This is the business of law, the business of religion, the business of government. So there's a lot of rules and regulations going on here. And again, so I'm kind of feeling like where it says, stand up for your beliefs, do what you know is right. I'm going to say, there's a lot that everybody else is following the path. Everyone else is following this, this is what we need to do. And there's just something that my Sages, you're saying, is it really? It's all about being true to your own self. Maybe you need to find some people, again, and this will talk about it, find people that are with your belief systems, and that might help to shore you up a little bit. But kind of feels like you might be the lone voice, the dissenter, the voice in the wilderness calling out. Okay, so we have traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends, because that will help you. That will help support you. Like I said, I feel like you're standing out from the crowd this weekend. Next card, reversed. The Magician, 851, 158. All of these are major arcana cards. They are all Archangel energy cards. We have the Magician, Archangel Raziel. This is someone very powerful, very strong. All the archangels are. I shouldn't say that this is one, but Archangel Raziel, the Magician, has the hand up and the hand down. As in heaven, so on earth. As above, so on, so below. So this is basically saying you need to make sure you're connecting with your higher power. Make sure that you are not traveling this road alone this weekend. The Magician is also there to empower you and to say that you've got more. You've got more. Well, again, more to come, but you've got more to do. You can basically manifest. You can basically make things happen. Now remember, we are coming up to the full moon on that 7th, 8th. So this is that time to possibly get out your, the third, 4th, 5th, 6th is a good time for you to get out your intentions, get out your wishes, get out your hopes. write them down, put them out there. But there is something, again, I feel like you might not necessarily be fitting in with the crowd. And part of it is that you're stronger than you even think you are. You have a stronger connection with higher power than you might even think you are. Watch for the synchronicities this weekend. Watch for when you're thinking of some thoughts and all of a sudden they start happening. When you're thinking of someone called that, like, oh, I haven't heard from so-and-so for a while, and then they call you. Watch for those synchronicities and then make sure you are putting out the positive vibrations, okay? Make sure that you're putting out the things that you want to happen that's going to be for your good. So if you're looking for a job, start thinking about a wonderful job. You don't have to know what it is. Just start thinking, there's this wonderful job out there and I'm going to see it soon. But watch the synchronicities, okay? Anyway, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So there's magical. Life is magical for you. But again, I don't feel like you're following the crowd. You're your own. You're following it could be a very lonely path, but it's a path that is real. It's very organic. It's something that it is what you have to do. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do that with these. Let's see what we can do with our John Holland. Tarot and Tarot and Oracle cards. Here we go. The reason that they're Oracle cards is that they're very close to a true tarot deck, but they don't have all of the cards in it. So let's see what we've got. Well, you have all of these are major arcana. This is Triumph. This is a 7. 7 is a divine number. 7 is divine umbrella, divine interference, or intervention. This is the Chariot energy. This is you're being pushed forward. You don't even know where you might be going, but this is also, it's triumphant energy, I don't want to say riding into battle. It's riding where you now have won the battle. Okay, the battle has been won. So the thing about the Triumph is also this is the Chariot energy. And so hands off the wheel, let God, higher power, source, whoever that is for you, take control and believe. Believe like you've never believed before. The thing about the Chariot, or this one too, is whatever it is happening faster than you expected. Okay, let's go on. Angels of Abundance. What do you have for my Sagittariuses? This is awesome. 8517 7158. Let's see what we've got going on. What do you have for my Sagittariuses, or our Sagittariuses? What do you have? What words do you have? Well, look at that. I don't know. It looks like a kind of an Archangel Michael energy there. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. So let's see if I can read this, because, this is tiny. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome, and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. So you've changed you've changed, and if you haven't, you should change your, just how you're thinking of things. You have to pull up your vibrations. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Attitude of gratitude always, but it is a major shift. It's something's changing. There's a shift for you. There's a change for you. You've got all of this archangel energy, all of this divine energy. Things are moving. Believe. But again, I see you going against the flow. I see you not necessarily going with not following the same path as everyone else. You are making your own path, my Sagittariuses. Good for you. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here. What crystal or energy would be also helpful for my Sagittariuses? What do we have here? Okay, let's see. Reversed. Aquamarine It's good for water healing, compassion, speaking your truth, and compromise. Interesting stuff. Like I said, all of this is major arcana energy, very big energy, very universal energy. And it looks like you're going your own way, my Sagittarius. Hey, looks like it works too. Okay, my Sagittariuses, take that moment again to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Sagittariuses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.